everyone, I'm Tina. Welcome back to the Creative Gemini. Listen, I just made these cute little bunnies for my granddaughters. I'm going to make like a little Easter basket where I've made all of the little stuffies handmade. And these are made from Pom Poms. They're super easy and super fast. So we still have about a week until Easter. So I thought that I would just jump on quickly, do a quick tutorial, and show you all how to make these super cute little bunnies. Bunnies go beyond Easter, right? So say you might have a nursery or somebody like a newborn baby shower. This would be so cute in a little basket with a bunch of baby items. Maybe even make like a little mobile out of them. So cute. So cute. So easy. All right, so I'm going to show you how to make them. Let's go. Now, before we get started, let's just go over what we actually need for this project. Okay, so here's what you'll need to gather. Obviously, yarn, your choice of yarn. For your bunny, you can use whatever type of yarn you'd like. Now, of course, the thickness is going to be a factor. If it's too thin, you're going to have kind of a tiny bunny. This is a nice thickness. This is actually Bernat 100% acrylic. And then a little bit of pink yarn. I just got this at my dollar store. A little bit of pink yarn, that's for the nose. And for the pom-pom makers, I just made these out of cardboard. You'll need a 5 centimeter for the bunny's main body. You'll need a 4 centimeter for the bunny's head. A 2.5 for the tiny little tail. Need 2 little beady black eyes. Now, these are actually just plastic. They're called barrel beads. I got them at, again, my dollar store. I think about $1.50 a bag. Yeah, so just black beads. You could use wooden beads, ceramic beads, glass beads, but you want them to be sort of big, that they pop on that little bunny, right? You'll need a yarn needle, and we're going to need this to put that pink yarn in there. And, of course, scissors, because you're going to treat this like a topiary, and you're going to sculpt his little body a little bit at a time. And of course a glue gun. We're going to use that to glue the pom-poms together. And then 2 small pieces of felt for their little ears. So once you have everything together, we can start winding. Okay, so we're going to start with 5 centimeters, and we're going to do 130 revolutions. Now, I actually like to go quite wide, and the reason why I'm doing that is because that is going to actually be the spine of the bunny, so that he's got some structure and he's not just, fur sticking out, right? So this is actually going to be the spine. So it's great to take it, out to about that wide when you think about how long he's going to be. So about 18 to 20 right next to each other. Okay. Now you're just going to want to scooch this off. Right? Now, so just beware. This is actually quite difficult, and you're going to have to just snip a little bit at a time. Looking, because you keep coming across these tiny little ones, and they actually are quite great because they act as fillers. Keep it nice and pretty. Okay. You're going to just sort of gradually sculpt. Now if you have a smaller pair of scissors, or you've done this before, then you kind of know what I'm talking about, but it's kind of like a topiary. You're going to just sort of give it a little shape, right? Now most of the shape will come in when you're actually, once you've got the head on and everything. This is just so that I can actually tell which is the front, which is the back, where are the sides. I put it down and pick it up. I want to make sure that I got it going the right way. Now you can trim forever, and that's why I've got those blisters on my fingers, because I literally put it down and then find the little one sticking out. And you can see the, we're going to be trimming down probably, actually this yarn is a little bit thicker, so it actually might be a little bit bigger bunny in the outcome. It's all up to you. You don't have to sculpt it. You can leave the legs just plump all around. That looks really cute too. front legs too much because there is actually 2 tiny little feet here, and we're just going to use our index finger to make those. So those are going to be the little front feet. So you don't want to sculpt out the legs too much, just in case they don't end up landing where you expect them to. You can do that once you put the head on. We'll be trimming a little bit more than that. So 4 centimeters is our next, and we are going to do 90 revolutions. Again, we're going to make it a little bit long, so we want to make it a little bit long. Don't make it too tight or you're not going to be able to get off of here like we did last time. sort of give it a feel and see which way feels best. That little head, based on how the pom-poms that came out. Little indent there on the sides of the head. Get that going. So right here in the nose, there should be that little thread that's tying the pom-pom together. Find it. There it is, right in there. Now we're going to take the needle and we're going to put under there a couple times. Under that. Keep the ends. Now we're going to loop around and we're going to do that again. Essentially what we're just doing is adding a few things of pink here for the little nosy. We're going to leave the loops like that and the ends hanging out. We're just going to snip this off. We're just going to use our little needle to move that around. Beads here. We're doing the head, we may as well just do this, that way it's easier to shape and form the rest of this. And we'll get his tail on. Excellent. It might be a little big. Or maybe not. Might be a little big. I'm going to stick them way down deep in there so they'll be fine. going to go 20 times. 20 times around this. just going to go quite deep in here. Quite deep to the very end. See the string there? So you don't want to cut it too short. And trim it up trim up everything once that's attached in there. Okay. See, it's starting to take shape. Little bunny. Trim his thumb. Okay, so I'm going to go just 9 times around our index finger. So 1, Really, that was the end of the ball of yarn right there. Get to use up my scraps. Perfect. want this to sort of sit under the connection between the two, between the head and the body. And that sort of lifts the head up off the ground. And then we'll do some more trimming. Okay. Feet on there. There he is. Just needs a little more trimming. I like him just fluffy like this. And there you have it, an adorable little bunny. Easter bunny or just an any day bunny. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next video.